Welcome. We're standing on the stand at drupa 2012 with Muller Martini. I'm Eric Olson. I am Regional Sales Manager out of the Midwest, Upper Midwest. I'm going to introduce the Allegro Binder to you today. Start here on the hand feed station end. You can see we have an automated book block position. This is a in-feed of a digitally produced product off of our Sigma line. The Connect system sends the data of this book into the binder through Connex, and the book can be made ready automatically. The timing belts are all controlled to time exactly into the pin position. We can run up to 7,000 per hour in feed on the digitally produced book. In that mode, we would bypass the gathering section, but 3694, as you can see here, is set up to feed signatures in a traditional offset fashion as well. You're available in 7,000 or 9,000 per hour versions, with very reduced make-ready due to some of the make-ready aids that you'll see here with on-the-fly adjustments, scales that allow the operator to move and preset the pockets while the work is being brought to the machine. Miss and double detection is automatic with our ASAC system, as well as the signature recognition system. Everything is automatic as well. You've got a data control here which gives you pocket information and allows the binder operator to see what the issues for a stop or a reject might be. The transfer elements are made up of two different types of reject stations. This one here is the 3715, which rejects out the bottom of the machine. It's a cost-saving, space-saving item for the binder. Spiral race, joggers, and everything going through the transfer elements are done from a make-ready standpoint, either through JDF data or through our book data center, which we'll show you in a second. This is new to Muller Martini at drupa 2012 is the A461 end sheet tipper. It's a fully automatic version of our end sheet tipper. There's one manual adjustment that has to be done when you go to the largest format sizes, but otherwise everything from the position of the end sheet, the height of the front and back end sheet, and gluing options are all done automatically. It's rated at 7,000 per hour or 9,000 per hour on a pass-through. When you change over from end sheet tipping to just standard softcover work, you do not have to do anything to it. Just hit it in idle mode and it will set itself up to go on a bypass. Here we transfer over into the Allegro Binder, and you can see here the control panel for the Allegro Binder. One of the new things today is that we have a ability to see any line on the machine from the central control station. So I can see my solet trimmer here, I can take it back, go to the line, I can control my conveyors, I can control just about anything on this line that I want to, and go to the book data as well so that I can set it up and everything will be adjusted automatically. This is the Allegro Binder controls the front half of the machine and the back half of the machine. All of my data is pulled from the book data center or from the JDF data from Connex, but this gives you the book block dimensions along with any of the additional position of the book on the cover so that it's done very seamlessly. That data is input the best way through this device behind us, the book data center. The book data center here is a measuring device which allows you to take your cover and your book block, position the book block in here, and through just a series of a couple buttons to push, all the data will be downloaded into the binder and can be made ready for the binder, the transfer elements, the trimmer, and the stacker. One of the unique things about the Allegro Binder is we're taking our motion control technology and we're bringing in the perfect binding for the first time. It's been a very big success on our 3-knife trimmer, the Orbit, and it's also been introduced in a huge success on our Diamant book line. The base is a solid frame. You can see here that the attachments are done for each of the stations by just clamping them onto the frame. So we now are servo driven through all of our elements in the binder. By doing it this way, we reduced the amount of chains in the machine by 70% and eliminated most of the gearboxes and other items that are wear points as the machine gets older. So the lifespan of the machine is much longer and tighter tolerances are held throughout the life of the machine. What you're looking at there is a hot melt pot driven by a servo drive. You can unclamp that. If you wanted to have a hot melt machine, two-shot, but then also put a crash feeder in it, you could actually change this machine in the field by just changing out the stations. If we get into the internal workings of the machine, the clamps may look familiar from our successful Allegro platform. This machine is able to do 2-up as well as 1-up with a spine length of up to 480 millimeters. We have an in-feed, which is similar to sharing information or technology from the Allegro and our Corona binders, bringing the book up into our parallel closing clamps. The milling station and spine preparation stations may look familiar. They also have been carried over from our Allegro platform and are also servo driven. Very quick access for changing of tools. Quick changeover of the milling stations and spine preparation stations. You'll see the center screw, that's now 1 screw to change those out as opposed to 4 in the past. This machine is featuring the VPN 6 PUR nozzle system along with a traditional hot melt side glue. Also, this machine can be equipped with our SPN PUR side glue. A new capping station for mull application is more automated, fewer manual intervention needs to be done to change over, and very quick and accessible to change the wheels. Once the end papers are attached to the book, the capping material covers the glue and holds the book together, and then that allows you to round the book, or if it's a rounded product. This is the pre-melter VPN 6 that's feeding the nozzle system. It is a PUR system that can be changed on the fly. You can change the slug of PUR out without having to stop the machine. And the integration of it is into the control panel as well, so that the data does not need to be input into the pre-melter any longer. It can be controlled from the main panel. Cover feeder is our proven pile cover feeder. It is a very versatile system that's capable of running small sizes, large sizes, gate folds without issues. It is an extremely forgiving piece of equipment and is used to feed covers into the Allegro Binder. We have a new scoring system. Scoring hinge width can be changed easily from 4 to 9 millimeters. It's very easy to adjust the scoring depth, and the covers are fed up into the clamps and carried by a belt. With the servo technology, we've also been able to increase the nipping length of the book so that we're now nipping and holding onto the book for a full 75 millimeters worth of travel, which in many instances eliminates the need for a second nipping station. Here you can see we're in a book block mode where we're capping off hardcover book blocks. The nipping station is idled because it's servo driven, so we're saving the motion, the energy, and the wear on the machine by not having to activate that in a book block mode. We have a second nipping station down there. So what we're doing here today is that we use that nipping station for soft cover only, and the second nipping station we use to nip off the hardcover books here. So we can put different plates in it so that it minimizes the changeover going from soft cover to hardcover. So this is the Solet trimmer. This is brand new to Muller Martini. It's based off of the successful, very successful Orbit platform. Uses the same frame. It's 4,500 cuts per hour with a trim thickness capacity up to 85 millimeters. The in-feed belt is automated for book sizes as well as the hopper and the cutting cassette or cutting area. So you have 2 change parts, your book pressing block along with the cassette, which is specific to the spine length. Those 2 change parts are swapped out, and then the machine will set up automatically and also transfer the trim data over to the CB18 stacker, which sets up automatically as well. The book data center will send the data to the trimmer so it can be preset, but once the book comes out of the binder, you can measure that in the book data center. By the time the books reach the trimmer, it's already set up and ready to go. So this is the control panel here. As I mentioned earlier, the book's data comes in from the book data center. You can change any of these over in a fashion which allows you to make tweaks. You can move any position along the line. You also have control of the stacker, so you can see here that we have varying positions for the layers in the stacker, and all of that will automatically be taken from the trimmer so that you have zero make ready on the stacker. One of the unique things about the Solid is you have good access to the machine. The whole infeed swings out, allowing you access to the knife while keeping the footprint short. This is the CB18. I just showed you the data transfer from the Solid trimmer. The servo motors do the make ready. Today we're running two different types of products. One is a hardcover book block. One is a small perfect balance softcover book. Don't touch the machine at all during the changeover from either of these products. It's a dual sliding plate design so that you minimize the drop height and allow the books, even small books like I just showed you, to drop straight down into the hopper. We can kick out left or right or both in an alternating fashion onto a simple delivery conveyor as you hear, or into a palletizer from our partner Selima. All of the fault screens that you see up on top here, these happen to be in German language because we're in Germany, but you can change that to the language of your choice, and then that fault, if there's a fault from the binder, it will show up here on the stacker as well. If you have a stacker fault, it will show up on all the other elements of the line as well. So that's new in the control philosophy of Muller.